this. I've had an awesome magazine. I'm bringing the hideout tomorrow. Sports day. Right, definitely get your adrenaline pumping. Early read it tomorrow. Till tomorrow. See ya. Fatop's coming over. Let's do that. Now, Fatop is downstairs in the shop.
Nice.
I'm gonna chill here today. I even brought some PC bags to kill time. Oh, definitely. Let's do that. Sounds good.
All right.
Holy crap, this mouse is so big. A two-handed mouse. It'd be ridiculous. And this keyboard is so curvy. How would the keystrokes even work? This is great. This self-built PC competition. It's really amazing. Have you ever built your own PC before, Emma? Of course. I've been interested in it. I've never crossed my mind. I've been interested in it. Really? Oh. Then I got some recommendations. We'll put together best of the machines. We'll pick out every component from this custom build. Hehe. I should go together to upgrade sometime, Arima. Futile computers proficiency.
All right.
It's getting pretty late. Oh, I'm thirsty. Give me some coffee, Arima. Artama Futaba. No, I shouldn't waste the whole day. Oh, never mind. I'm gonna make a pee and buzz off.
Bye now.
Mostly because we might be able to get some other things done tonight, so.
You're back.
Tomorrow's the date. Oh, crap. Tomorrow's the date arrangements for fiance. I'll be okay though. The state my father is in has put that on hold. It's time being. Wow, we accomplished one of our goals. That doesn't mean my marriage has been cancelled off though. My father agreed to do it so in that other world, but I'm not so sure now, given the current condition. Huh? So that's too will be on hold until the change of heart. Will sound to me like they totally in the clear. Yes, and it's all thanks to you guys. Everything should be out of the home to change of heart, assuming it happened like it always does. We should be going to see the results soon. And that's the problem. Availability today. Could care match. Church again. Seems waiting the match. Decide later. Nation that they're trying to stop. Decide later. Calf a little longer. I don't think my bond will just deepen with Jesus. Decide later. So, what we're going to do, we are going to go here. We're going to use this fortune reading.
What shall we do?
Affinity reading. Sojuro Sakura.
Here we go.
Here's the person.
What do you think?
So we'll run back there. See if that did what it was supposed to. There we go. So I'm guessing that if I use it on the person, I have to use it then. So it's definitely one of those things. You basically go talk to the person. Okay, I need more, and then we come back. I've had to come to eat today too. I'll get the curry ready and leave the coffee to you. Phew, I am wicked full. How was curry if I was futaba? Delicious. I'm going to be dreaming of this stuff tonight. Did it taste that same as you remember it? Yep. I feel like a dummy for not wanting to eat it back when I was depressed about my mom. Oh yeah, the first episode of this brand new anime I want to watch is airing tonight. I'm out of here. Eyes in front when you walk, okay? No spacing out. You ran ahead at first into a pole last time you went for a walk. Well, you stubbed your toe on the dresser the other day. Oh crap. It's gonna start making like a leaf and screw it, bye. She thought it was delicious. And what about you? It wasn't bad. Nothing special. I think I'm addicted. Yeah, that's probably the best answer. Really? I guess you have a pretty good taste, if you can understand how incredible that curry is. Now then, there's something I should probably tell you. Here, take a seat. I'll pour you some coffee. Remember how I said the recipe for this curry was developed by a scientific genius? You might realize by now, but the genius was Futaba's mom, Wakaba. In other words, that curry is one of the last remaining connections Futaba has to her mother. I first met Futaba back when I was doing work for the government. She was a really trouble, let me tell you. Logic prevailing over emotion for her, and she had an intricate knowledge of the human mind. I thought my pickup lines were the best in town, but now not a single one worked on her. Heh. Was she like Futaba? She wasn't normal, huh? So what way? So that's why you're a bachelor. The last one's rude. I don't think comparing to Futaba would be a good idea. She wasn't normal. You can probably get a good idea just from looking at Futaba. Wakaba was like an adult version of that. It was almost impossible to keep up with her. Men are idiots though, when spending our time chasing after things we can't get. Wakaba rejected me time and time again. But there was one instance I managed to surprise her, and that was when I gave her a plate of my homemade curry. The very next day, she came asking me all about the ingredients and what goes into cooking process. Then, just a few days later, she handed me a scientifically enhanced version of my recipe. It was incredible. She had used my curry as a base, but it was miles better than anything I had made. Curry was Wakaba's specialty from there on. Naturally, Futaba grew to love it in no time as well. But then, after Wakaba's accident, Futaba stopped eating it entirely. The flavor would make her remember the pain. I've heard her smell can bring back memories too. But the curry was the only point and connection I had with Futaba. That's why when I took her in, I vowed to keep the recipe alive until she could eat it again. It's really paid off in the end. Almost brings a tear to your eye, to my eyes. So much history. It really paid off then. Yeah, it felt like a huge weight was lifted off my shoulders when she said it was delicious. The whole idea of pairing the curry with a nice brew is thanks to Wakaba's refinement too. Despite how introverted she seemed, she was extraordinarily respectful of people around her. I never even told her about my love of coffee. She figured it out just from looking at me. That was when I realized she was totally out of my league. Not like I really stood a chance to begin with, though. She already had a Futaba by then, after all. This might seem like an old curry to most people. Old curry to most people, but there's tons of emotion crammed inside. So make sure you keep the tradition going. I feel like my bond is growing deeper. Yes.
All right.
Especially since he was like the lowest one. Alright, that's enough of this tonight. Things are getting downright sappy here and here. Futaba's waiting for me at home, so I should probably be heading back. Make sure you clean up before we go to bed. And kindness grew. Nice.
All right.
So, that's definitely nice to know that some of these things are going pretty okay. I still need to go talk to the grump guy, but... I don't even think I've actually found everybody yet. Sorry for messing you all earlier in the morning. It seems my father will be holding an urgent press conference. I guess Okuma finally had his change of heart. That has at least lifted some of the burden of his shoulders. For real? Congrats. What is this going to be? 8 p.m. tonight. I wonder if he'll talk about the mental shutdowns. Where should we watch it? Why would we get together beforehand? Sounds good. Is something on your mind? Something on your mind? I don't really have a reason for meeting up, but it still might prove beneficial. Anyways, how does Shinyu Academy's rooftop sound? Actually, what happened to have some business up there? Sounds good to me. It'd be ages since we last were there. Wait, the school? Futaba, make sure you come in through the front entrance. See you all there after school. Huh? Wait, where's Yusuke? If he's still asleep at this point, he's definitely going to be late for school. Oh, yay. Oh, it's 1 week till the exams. I am so not getting the highest grade I wanted. 1 week until exams, you'll have no problems if you've been studying regular this semester. Aside, Okuma Foods has been a hot topic lately. Much media coverage must be worth at least 10 million yen. At first, I even thought that all of the outcry was just some kind of elaborate marketing campaign. I guess it's given them too much of a bad image to be that, though. Advertising and public image are more important than anything else for corporations. Are you familiar with the psychological test using these images? Show these two images to people and they'll ask them to name one Buddha, Buada, and the other Kiiki. Who's-san? Which do you think most people choose the name Kiki? I'm gonna say A.
This is it.
That's correct. You should have instantly felt that A is Kiki. Sharp sounding like K and T are linked as spiky images. According to one theory, sounds and shapes are produced in the same area of the brain. Not what I was thinking. I was just thinking the other one started with a B, so why wouldn't they do it with a B there? Furthermore, their scene is the same worldwide. No matter the language, the results is the same. Hard to see.
Nice going.
All right.
Impress image on people before even be used by. Big Bang Burgers amplify the voice consonants, short syllables leave a strong impression. Although, for the news these days, it may be evoking the image of the strong opposing the weak. Even the teacher has an eye out for them. Oh, yay. You want to meet up on the rooftop after school? Yeah, rooftop is perfect. What is it about? Oh yeah, you weren't there. Can you come to the school's rooftop after class today? I don't quite understand what's going on, but sure. Is Haru at school? Heading over now. Things were a little hectic this morning. I'll be before class ends today. Remind me your flower bed is on the rooftop. I didn't know about that. That's right, the season is good, so I'm thinking of transplanting something sometime soon. Flowers are an excellent hobby. I'll be glad to assist you. We'll help too. Really? Thanks. Alright, I'll see you all after school.
So you're the one who grew these, Senpai? You can just call me Haru. The seasons are changing soon, so I thought it'd be nice for the plants to change as well. This time, it's a Yusuke Kitagawa production.
All I did was add some, how do I put it, aesthetic simplicity by balancing the color placement. Furthermore, Haru chose the flowers herself. It will surely be a great bed no matter the arrangement.
I'm looking forward to it. Why don't we plant you, Mona? Weren't you a shut-in until just recently? You'd better photosynthesize while you're here. Well, let's get started.
Perhaps the Snapdragon should go 2 more millimeters to the left.
That's not gonna make a difference.
Hey, you know how we're thinking of the school festival as our celebration party? Anyone else think we should have a real celebration on top of that?
I must agree. It would be not only a celebration, but a welcoming as well. I'd like to do something among ourselves.
Let's do it then. A joint party to celebrate and to welcome Haru. Oh, you don't have to do that. The school festival is more than enough. How is everyone else supposed to get excited if the star of the party's not into it? Well then, how about a night party at Destinyland? By Destinyland, do you mean that Kingdom of Dreams? It would be a bit late, but there are some plans that allow us to rent out the park for the night. The entire... You're talking about the Destiny... Didn't you say you'd like to do something amongst ourselves?
I did.
Hold on, I'll go check. She really thinks like a celebrity.
The heck's she gonna check?
Guys, it looks like it will work. We're really gonna have it at Destinyland? Not like one of the restaurants, but... Even just for one night, the price is insane! Oh, that won't be a problem. We had originally booked it for a company party, then had to call it off because of the scandal. We'd barely get anything back if we canceled the reservation, so why not take advantage of it?
Wouldn't that be oddly conspicuous, though?
It's still officially under the company's name. We needn't worry.
In that case, let's do this. We'll just celebrate twice as hard today.
I'm sorry for disrupting everyone. You did come to help me after all. Well, let's get back to it.
So, seriously, how much does it cost? For real?
It seems like we'll be having our celebration Destinyland tonight. Yeah, it's gonna be soured though.
That was delicious.
The food was arranged on my plate as though it were paint on a canvas.
The staff brought out this table and food just for us, huh? I thought if we were going to dine together, it would be better to do it somewhere with a view. The VIP life is incredible! Not that I'd expect anything else from a private rental. There really is no one else here. We are the rulers of the Kingdom of Dreams. Is this lighting just for our sake as well? That's right.
It's beautiful.
It's not as beautiful as you. That's the kind of stuff couples say, right? Almost anyone would fall for that line in front of a sight like this. Maybe on. This view is not as beautiful.
Come on, you guys are getting way too excited about this stuff.
You say that like you're not tapping into your inner child too, Ryuji.
because Futaba kept nagging me to put him on.
I did not.
You said something like that.
Fighting brings you closer, Ryuji. You're an adult. Hmm. Don't fight in those. What was that?
What was...
My, this is so heartwarming.
Honestly, I would have liked to see the parade as well, but given how sudden the request was, they couldn't get enough staff together to do it.
Perhaps that will have to wait until next time.
Either way, this party's totally the best one so far. It's freaking amazing.
I'm glad to see you're enjoying it. Be careful, Haru. You've shown these guys what luxury means. This'll really raise the bar for our next celebration party.
You're already talking about our next party? Don't you think that's somewhat premature?
You are getting the party will be for me. Still, how do I put this? I met Mona-chan. I got to know you all. Isn't everything going a little too perfectly? It's actually a bit frightening.
Nope.
You worry too much.
Good writing.
I'm overly cautious because of my circumstances up till recently. I'm sorry for bringing it up.
Hey, isn't it almost time? You know, for the press conf.
Oh, perfect timing.
Yeah, we'll call it that.
Father.
Thank you all for taking time out of your busy schedules to gather here.
Alright, one sec.
Today, I'd like to elaborate upon the whole truth behind my company's labor situation. How my employees were forced to work under severe conditions. How lax we were with sanitation. And how my corporation acted as a whole to cover up every facet of this scandal. For all of this, I wholeheartedly apologize.
So are you saying all of this was done under your orders?
Yes, I am solely responsible.
We heard that dozens of your employees were forced to resign due to mysterious illness. Furthermore, these happened to be officials who stood against your proposal for overseas expansion. The same thing also happened to executives at competing companies who were looking to expand abroad. Is all of this true?
Yes.
Was it all coincidence? We'd like some answers.
About that. I have a critical piece of information to announce here today.
Here it comes. Okuma is going to say who's really behind the mental shutdown.
Yes. And people don't realize.
I...
Okumura-san?
Well, he did have a change heart, so at least we got that part done, but yeah. I saw that coming from a mile away.
Huh? Father? Why did he collapse? That didn't look right at all.
Mona-chan, what's going on? No, that's impossible.
We did everything the same. What happened? I already know what happened. Ah. I dislike both those answers, but I'll use that one.
You're right. We followed all the same steps. We made sure we just took the treasure, too. I should call home.
This isn't our fault, is it? It's been okay all 4 times so far. Ever since...
If we let the shadow live, the real person won't undergo mental shutdown. That's how it should work.
Yeah, it's gotta be.
What's wrong?
This, I remember now. It's just like what happened to my mom.
So this is the moment when mental shutdown occurred.
But why did they target
Because he knows too
Okura-san?
much.
Damn it! What the hell's going on?
I have to go. I'll talk to the staff before I leave. You'll...
Haru!
This ain't our fault, right?
I'd like to think so.
Some welcoming party, huh?
I'll get in contact with Haru later. But for today, I think we should all return home.
Yeah, you know. Massive incident.